Hi everyone. We haven't managed to properly go through this in class, so I've made a little video just to go through what the expectations are for Project 2, which has a suggested due date positioned on the 15th of June. However, this is just a suggested date, which is there to help you with making sure that you are completing everything that is needed for your semester 1. So just like Project 1, I think you need to just read the instructions very carefully, go through them with a fine-tooth comb, make sure that you read your referencing rubric as well quite carefully so that you understand what's expected of you. I think that that's all quite self-explanatory. And then the project outcomes. It says at the end of this assessment you should be able to conceptualize an outdoor bar and braai, analyze an existing piece of shop fitting, create a comprehensive working drawings and detailed template of good drawing practice on the computer program of your choice. Create a checklist for each type of drawing that can be used for all working drawings. Projects going forward. Evaluate, choose and document material finishes. Now the description of the brief. The theme is shop fitting and detailing, the pool house, bar and braai outdoor kitchen. So in Project 1, you designed and technically documented a pool house that included an outdoor bar area and built-in braai. In this project, you are required to detail the outdoor bar and braai area and to create a door and window schedule for the new pool house. You will continue with an A3 booklet created for Project 1. Okay, I just want to highlight that this is also an A3. It's not going to be submitted as a physical document. It will still be digital, but make sure that all of your pages indicate that that page is A3 and make sure that you are printing to A3. The purpose of these two assessments are to create your own template and guidelines for working drawings to be created in the future. Once you have completed this project, you will be able to expand your skills into larger projects using these comprehensive and completed examples for how it should be done. So your brief. The client has asked you to custom design the outdoor bar and braai that is to go into his pool house. This requires you to design the bar and braai as per the requirements below. Prepare a set of shop fitting drawings so that the contractor can manufacture the unit. Your outdoor bar and braai must include the following. Seating on the bar stool for 4 people. I just want to stop here for a second. This section is quite important. This is your must-haves. So for every one of these points that you don't have, I have to subtract a point before I even start looking at the design. Please try to make sure that you are able to at least complete this list so that no points are subtracted before I actually start marking your work. Right, so the first point is seating on the bar stools for 4 people. Then the second point, a high bar counter for those sitting on the bar stools can place their drinks and a lower bar counter that can be used to prepare the drinks. Okay, so your bar needs to be a stepped bar, higher on the outside, lower on the inside. The lower bar area must include a sink, an under-counter refrigerator or 2, an ice maker and storage cupboards. Alright, so what does that mean? The sink needs water, the refrigerator, 1 or 2, needs power, the ice maker needs power, and the storage cupboards need to have proper dividers and such. I will be happy to accept drawers as well instead of storage cupboards, if that is what you would like to design. Include plug points for blenders, coffee machines, and kettles. Behind the bar there must be shelving where your client's collection of drinks can be displayed, as well as a television at a high level for watching sports. Include a footrail so that shorter people can rest their feet while perched on the bar stools. Personally, I think that footrails are great for taller people as well because I find that frustrating. Your built-in braai area must include the following. A braai that can use gas and wood. Alright, this is important, guys. Your braai needs to be able to use gas and wood. That means there needs to be a gas bottle positioned somewhere and a place to store wood. A countertop to one side, obviously where you're going to put meat and all of that stuff or whatever you're going to braai. Storage cupboards for fire lighters, tongs, charcoal. The gas bottle will be kept in a small enclosure to the outside of the building as required by the building regulations. An open area below the braai for wood storage. Ensure that you make a provision for the braai light, electrical connection, gas connection, and the chimney. The doors and windows can be of any material you choose, provided that they are of appropriate size and design. Obviously, don't make your windows out of polystyrene. It's got to be according to national building regulation. You are to schedule at least 2 doors and 2 windows. Ensure that you include the following in your schedule: opening sizes, frame details, frames, glass specifications, door panel details, ironmongery, and finishes. Ironmongery is the bits and bobs in the door, so the handle, the hinges, all that jazz. Refer to your prescribed reading and the following book for more details on how to draw these layouts. Alright, then they give you some links over there and the assessments that should have prepared you for being able to complete this exercise. Material requirements. Okay, you can read through that. Evidence requirements, you will receive a mark for progress shown in class. Alright, I will set up a schedule for you to show me your progress in the next week. You will need to provide me with proper drawings so that I can give you an adequate mark for this. Include the following drawings in your drawing set with checklists. Okay, this is the drawings that are needed. Reference plan showing where the bar and braai are in relation to the rest of the building with a detail reference and showing the door and window numbers relating to the door and window schedules. Plan, section and elevation of both the bar and the braai that completely describe both items and the shelving behind the bar in sufficient detail for it to be constructed by a shop fitter. All relevant construction details, so a minimum of 2 details are required, scale 1:1, 1:2 or 1:5 may be used. A 3D visual or realistic material application should be evident. The visual will not be addressed, but it can be added to provide more information on the look and feel of the design. Then you need a window and door schedule. One window schedule, include a minimum of 2 windows and 1 door schedule with a minimum of 2 doors. Your drawings are to include the following. Drawings are to be drawn in AutoCAD or Revit and printed to scale 1:20 or 1:10 on A3 paper. Alright, so now they've given you a scale, 1:20 or 1:10. At the end of this project, you can bind the submission in with assignment 1 to create a comprehensive template for all your work going forward. This is obviously for your own use and not for the use of me marking. Next, to each type of drawing, include a checklist, items, details, annotations to include for each type of drawing. Please don't leave your checklists out. And here is the rubric. You get a progress mark. You get compliance with good practice, drafting practice, and then you get shop fitting details and bar and braai and shop fitting checklist rubric, and then obviously a door schedule and checklist. Alright, and that is it, guys, and window schedule. If you have any questions, please will you email me and I will reply as swiftly as possible, as well as sending out a schedule for one-on-one feedback before submission is suggested.